Hey guys, Coach Mike here from Results Driven Fitness Systems, bringing you another Fit Tip Friday. Today, we're going over the deadlift bottom ISO. Welcome to Results Driven Fitness Systems. I'm Coach Mike, and today we're bringing you Fit Tip Friday. We're trying to bring our members and our community high quality exercise instruction that we would give our clients here. If you're an exercise enthusiast, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Instagram and Facebook to keep up to date with all the stuff that we're putting out here at Results Driven. Like I said, today we're going over the deadlift bottom ISO, and it's a drill that we give our members after they learn the butt to wall drill. So last week we did the butt to wall drill. It looks like this. And that's where we start our members when they're learning to hinge. The hinge is the base for learning the deadlift primarily, and we use it to progress it into kettlebell swings and barbell deadlifts and all that stuff. But if you can't push your butt backwards, then we really have no business loading you in that pattern. So if you don't know that exercise, go back, watch the butt to wall drill, and then come back and join us for the deadlift bottom ISO. So the first thing we want to work on in the deadlift bottom ISO is the setup. If you don't have the setup correct, then more than likely there's going to be faults in your foundation, and it's going to express itself later on. So take a little bit of extra time to work the setup, and I promise there'll be benefits later on down the road. We want to make sure that your feet are hip width apart, that you're standing directly over the kettlebell, and that the kettlebell handle is right around knee height. So you'll see here that grip has the handle of the bell right around knee height. So we used a plate and a 48 kg bell to get it to that height. That's just a really great place to start with people in the hinge. It's right in the middle, it's not too low and it's not too high, so it gets people a feel for what the bottom of the deadlift actually feels like. After you've brought your hands to the bell and your butt is back and you're gripping the bell in the bottom, the next thing I want you to focus on is connecting to the bell. So making sure that your shoulders are away from your ears, you're crushing the handle of the bell. And one of the little nuanced things in this exercise is if you have your shoulders away from your ears and your shoulders are packed, your elbows are going to turn out. So pretend there's laser beams coming out of your elbows. That's weird, but roll with me. And those laser beams should point kind of straight ahead. That'll make sure that your shoulders are packed and that we're connecting at the lat, which the lat muscle goes down your back and helps support your back for this exercise. The last part of this drill is just creating a bunch of tension. So like I mentioned, shoulders are away from the ears, you're crushing the handle. We want you to dial your feet into the floor and pry your hips apart. You're building a ton of tension and you're not moving, so it's gonna be pretty stressful. The last thing and little thing I want you to focus on is breath. You should be able to maintain all of that tension and still get the breath down to your belt buckle and belly button. So when you set up, find all those tension points and don't create so much tension that you can't breathe. Find the tension and the breath and then ramp up the tension and make sure the breath follows. If the breath doesn't follow, dial it back, work on it, work on it, work on it. Just like the setup in any exercise, you have to work at the exercise and work at the finer points to really get the gist of what you're trying to accomplish. So get that breath when you're trying to find tension, and that'll carry on later when we are actually picking up the bell. So the main thing I want you to take away from this video is this is the progression from our butt to wall drill, because it teaches our members how to find home. Like I said before, a lot of people can pick things up, but putting it down safely is the next challenge. So if you don't learn how to find the bottom, chances are you're gonna put the bell down. More than likely the bell gets away from you, and that's just gonna put more stress on the spine. You wanna focus on, later on in future videos, we'll show you the deadlift, that bell should be going directly between your ankles if you can get it there. So try the deadlift bottom ISO, comment on the bottom. Great exercise to learn the hinge. This is Coach Mike from Results Driven Fitness Systems, bringing you another Fit Tip Friday. Thanks for joining us, guys.